Hello and welcome to this construction update here in Business Bay. It's very rare that I come to you with apartment buildings, but this was one of my very last developments that I chose to sell before I stopped selling apartments, because Select is one of the top developers in the city for apartments, quality, contractor choice and attention to detail. So I'm going to take you on a little whirlwind as to what is going on here in Peninsula. So this is absolutely astounding me, because I have not been up here for probably a year, and you know, you've already got buildings that are almost ready here. This is Peninsula 5 here, and then look, the tower is almost done, the lighting's in, the decor's in, and you've got people actually moved in up there. But just check this out. So what's so special about Peninsula is, and we'll come to the view again in just one second, is it's a collection of 7 buildings, all residential, predominantly all apartments. For those very lucky few of you, you may well have nabbed some of the duplex townhouses. But what I love is it's a mini community of its own, and all the car parking is below us as we walk, okay? All the car parking is below us, so it is car free. But you've got some low-rise duplex here. You can see the duplex where there's like 2 window heights there on one single unit with one large glass pane. You've also got towers here, and you've got like a kids park, and there's the Burj Khalifa. So when you were purchasing, you had Burj Khalifa views, or you had water views of Business Bay. But all around us, you can start to get a feel for what's going on here in Peninsula. And I'm really impressed how fast this has come on. So here you have it. You've got those of you lucky, you got the choice of some duplexes and townhouses you could have purchased, and we've still got more that are being handed over here. So I'm going to walk back now and just show you the rest of the progress, because this is the part that's finished. No one is actually living here yet, so they're anticipating the first people should be moving in the next couple of months, because obviously you can see this community looks pretty much ready. There's a few bits going on. This tower here, Peninsula 5, is the first to be handed over. But of course there's towers like that one that are nowhere near finished. But let me just take you around to the front, because the reason I love this development is its view, its location. You see, if you look down this street that's still shut off, there's a lot more buildings still to be done on further buildings. And you see some of these towers up here, they had Burj Khalifa views, and they had full canal water Business Bay views. But check this out, this view is why you bought here. Look at this at sunrise, isn't it just spectacular? I mean, if you had a view like this in the Thames in London, or you know, in New York, Manhattan, in the Hudson Yards, you'd be paying a small fortune. And here you have it, you've got properties right here on this fabulous waterfront. So let's just walk around so you can get a feel for what's here, what's handing over, what's still to be handed over. But just look at this. I mean, it just defies beauty, doesn't it? And I'm not a city person, I'm a country person, but even I can see why people would want such a view. And this is in the day, so at night, all these buildings are lit up. Then you've got the Burj Khalifa behind you. It's just absolutely breathtaking. So here we have it. These are really nice little units as well. I mean, look at those duplexes facing straight over this waterfront here. And Business Bay is fast becoming a new sort of sought after area, because downtown is so full and very high in price, and Business Bay, you're only a kilometre away from downtown, and you've got this waterfront, there's water taxis, and this waterfront can actually take you right out to sea. It can take you to Dubai Creek Harbour, it can take you all the way around towards the Deira area. So what they've done here, I love it, is they've really opened up the waterways in Dubai. Isn't that just absolutely fabulous? So here we have more construction. Obviously this is not the finished part yet, but just to give you an idea, so for those of you who bought properties here, hopefully you've still held on to them and you have not sold them, because as I always said to anyone that was purchasing apartments with me, the value, if you are an investor and you didn't want to hold them and keep them and rent them, is always seen at handover when you get the keys. People do not make money on property flips, especially in apartments. I just want to reiterate that, until the property is actually finished, because people do not see the value in an off-plan property that's halfway built, and why would they when they can go to launch themselves and purchase and pay a lot less in cash flow? Because when somebody's purchasing off you as a secondary purchase, even if it's off plan still, they've still got to pay you back your profit, your premium, plus all the payment plan that's already been paid. And that's a lot of money cash flow up front, especially for a property that's still not finished. They can't do it with a loan, they can't get the banks involved, it's not a finished property. So, you know, that's why these properties are not as popular to be flipped. That's what I always told my clients as well. If they were purchasing these on launch with me, they knew and they had advice from me that these were not properties to flip. You had to hold them until handover, and that is where you would see the true value. I mean, look at that view, isn't it gorgeous? So we're here in Business Bay, the proximity to all the facilities, and by the way, you know, there's some great hotels around here. My favorite is just over here, the St. Regis. It's called St. Regis downtown, it's actually in Business Bay. So you've got the St. Regis here, you've got the Taj just behind us, and then the W Hotel is not very far away at all by the Habtoor. So all really nice classy hotels. And then you've also got the JW Marquise Marriott just across as well. So, you know, all of these hotels, people constantly return to visit this area. They want to be proximity to the city, and this is why they choose hotels. But now, with buildings like this available, you know, these will be put out on short-term rental. People will be moving in here that are fed up with sitting and staying in hotels. So it's really going to open up this area considerably. And then if you wanted really, really high profile apartments and penthouses with a similar view, I also have other towers. In fact, you can see some of these towers across the water here. So I have availability in these towers. Now, I don't generally sell apartments, just so you know, because you've got to get the apartment building right. You've got to get the developer right. I do not sell all of developers. Some are much better than others, so we can have a private conversation about what you're looking for and what I can advise you. Because I like to make sure that whatever I'm advising my clients, they're not going to lose money. And having been in the Dubai for 13 years, I do know which developers, which type of property, which location is going to work. So predominantly I'm selling townhouses and villas, and a very, very select, no pun intended, a very select developer choice of developers, select being one of them. So there you have it. You can now see the full scope of this project here, and you've got the park here, which I love here in Business Bay. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching an update of Peninsula, and coming to you very, very soon again with my top 6 tips for what to be looking to purchase in 2025. I've also released a report on my top 11 predictions for the real estate market here in Dubai for 2025. That's on my LinkedIn, so check out my LinkedIn, or wait for the next video here that I'm about to create on my 6 top tips for what you should be looking to purchase in 2025. And I'm really excited to work with you. This is the year you want to get your hands dirty and get into the Dubai real estate market. Stop waiting, because every day you wait, it keeps going up, and there's no shortage of the amount of people that I know that have purchased and put their foot in and are doing really, really well with property. But remember, it's what property, it's what developer. Not all properties, not all units are the same. So take care. Thank you as always for watching. Sorry I'm out of breath. I'm always out of breath doing my power walks when I'm on these videos. Bye bye, take care.